Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. What are you doing way up there? It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the TheDailyWoo Mother's Day edition. Happy Sunday. And not only is it Sunday, it's also that day that we recognize our mothers and all mothers across the globe. Happy Mother's Day if you fall into the motherly category. I posted some pictures on Instagram and on Facebook. Actually, I use the word pictures loosely because it was actually only one photo. So it was one picture posted on two different social networks. Even though it's the same picture, I guess technically it would be pictures of one picture. Anyway, it's the TheDailyWoo. Did I remind you of that fact this morning? I got to thinking about mothers in general. I am not a mother. I will never be a mother, but I have a lot of respect for mothers because they mold and shape our lives, and no one more important to my motherly memories than my mom herself. You might be a mother, and as much as I respect all mothers across the globe, I have to be a little bit of a fan favorite for one mother in particular, my mom. And the picture I posted on Facebook, you can go over to TheDailyWoo on Facebook. It's actually Facebook/TheDailyWoo, or check it out on Instagram, and I think I'm reminding myself now to post it on Twitter as well. I will post that picture on Twitter. It's a picture of my mom and I at Walt Disney World in 1985. She is standing up against a wall very similar to this one that basically was probably about this tall, and then behind it was that world famous Mickey Mouse made out of foliage and flowers, and she is standing here and I am perched up right here on basically, I don't know, I guess I'm sitting either maybe Indian style or on my knees or maybe even crouched down kind of at shoulder level to her. She's standing here, I'm sitting here, and Mickey Mouse is behind us. And it made me reminisce and remember about all the trouble, all the planning that my mom went into doing and creating vacations for our family. We lived in Florida for a long time, but for a while we actually lived in other areas of the country. I was born in Mississippi. I actually lived in Oklahoma as well as other places and the Panhandle. Walt Disney World is actually down in Central Florida. So getting down there took a lot of work, I know, for my mom as far as budgeting money, figuring out a way for us to get down there. We were definitely lower middle class when it came to finances. I did not grow up at all in a rich family. So going on vacations, I know, for my parents and especially my mom, was definitely kind of a chore. So I definitely have a lot of respect for my mother for taking us on fun adventures and instilling that adventure spirit in my heart. And the very awesome thing is that I'm actually going to take my mom on some adventures coming up very soon, because in July she is actually flying out here to California, and we are going to go on some of my new hometown stomping grounds. Even though I am just learning the reins and the ropes of Southern California, I get to take her to Disneyland. She took me to Walt Disney World, 1985. That famous photograph that I now have in my possession. It's actually a family photo, but for the sake of today, I cropped just my mom and I and the Mickey Mouse festooning himself behind us, the festooned version of Mickey Mouse behind us. So it's going to be cool. My mom's going to be out here 2 months, give or take 2 months. I think 2 months from tomorrow or 2 months from the next day, she'll be flying out for a week, 9 to 10 days, and we're going to go travel around. I'm hoping to go to Disney for at least 2 days the time she's out here and go to Disneyland. She's never been to Disneyland, so I can't wait to take her to one of my favorite places, and we can reminisce about how we went to Walt Disney World and a lot of other memories that my mom and I share together. So I'm looking forward to that, but I do not want to forget about you. If you are a mother, you mean a lot to a lot of people, and especially to your kids. Your kids, I should say. If you are watching this, do not forget to call your mother today, talk to her, thank her for being in your life. Mothers are very important. They mold who we are. They make who we are. Who we are today is created by that one person, your mother. Never forget that. I love you guys. I love you mothers, and I especially love my mother. All right, I'll see you guys later. Short and sweet. I'll see you tomorrow, but only if you subscribe. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Goodbye.